I always like to take time to listen to the birds a little bit. So I'm at mile, like, I don't know, I'm about a mile into the hike today. I just stopped to have breakfast because I kind of had to. I did 16 and a half yesterday to a pretty much tent site, but it was kind of like where a bunch of people were staying, but it was kind of like an open field, and wasn't any hammock spaces really, so I had to go down trail about a quarter mile and find a couple trees that were really thick brush, and find a couple trees that were right along the trail line there. So got up this morning, didn't really have a place to kind of eat breakfast, so hiked about a mile up and found a nice little log, a bench over there. I guess this is a state park or something, but I'm at like mile 991 or something like that, so I'm getting ready to start the roller coaster, man. The roller coaster. And I guess it's like 13 miles of pretty much straight up, straight down. Really not high elevations, 300, 400, 500 feet, but it's just up and down, up and down. I think there's like 13 of them or something like that. I don't know. I'm just going by what people say, and so many people are like, like, oh, it's a roller coaster, you know, and I understand. If I had a choice, I wouldn't do it either. I guess I do have a choice, but I mean, chop wood, carry water, man. It's just walk up, walk down, and one foot in front of the other. And so I don't know how much I'm gonna do today. I guess I'm like 35, 36 miles from Harper's Ferry. So ideally, I'd like to get through the roller coaster today, but that'll be like a 21, 22 mile day. So I don't know what to expect. Like, if I can get through the roller coaster, then I'll cruise into Harper's Ferry tomorrow. If I make it halfway through the roller coaster, do the other half tomorrow, maybe cruise into Harper's Ferry on Friday. And that was the original plan, to be there on Friday. So we'll see what happens, but I'm gonna go do the roller coaster. And I'm gonna say wee all the way down. And when I get to the top, I'm gonna be like wee as I hike all the way down, and then maybe on the way up, tick 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 wee. It's a beautiful morning. We haven't had rain in so long, man, and packing up gear is so nice, and everybody's complaining about the heat, and I was talking to another hiker this morning. We were hiking, like, the good thing about the heat is you don't have to pack up in the rain, and I know it, man. I know it. I know this fundamentally. As soon as it starts raining, everybody's gonna complain about the rain, man. If it gets cold, everybody's gonna complain about the cold. So it's just handling whatever's in front of us, man. And I do it too. I catch myself doing it too, man. I'm human too. So chop wood, carry water, man. Go chop some wood. Shoes untied. Okay, so if you want to confuse a thru hiker, you go from this to this thing. Mind blown. Such an emoji culture now. Stick figures with arrows. I get confused over the blazes already. Still, 1,000 miles in. Well, I don't want to give myself too much credit. Not at 1,000 yet. I'll be there in about an hour. But this, I understand now. Mostly understand. That cuneiform writing on a post, it's a little confusing. Good morning, son. Blazing this morning. Oh, I just missed a little bunny. Another little bunny. Straight ahead. Yeah, little guy just ran off. Not gonna lie, man. I don't celebrate like events very much. I try to celebrate every step and every moment along the way. But not gonna lie, 1,000 miles is gonna feel kind of cool, man. And there's a little bit of like, little pride boost in there, a little, not that I know a lot of people doubt me, but I never doubted me. And it's not because of like some superb athlete or I have immense willpower. It's because I really believe 100%. Doesn't matter what I'm doing. I can enjoy it. I can put my head down and do it. And be content in it. I don't look for a better life, or I don't look forward to the next mile, or I don't look forward to being done. I try to just be completely in the moment. And when you could do that, it doesn't matter what you are doing. So I never doubted myself. But again, not because I know that I'm capable of conquering the trail. It has zero to do with that. Put me on a garbage truck, man. Pick up garbage. And have complete confidence that I'll be laughing and smiling the whole way as I'm going through stinky garbage. May not like it. And the jury's still out if I actually like hiking. Doesn't matter what I am doing. But this is hard not to love, man. I get to do this every day. Going from the light to the dark, the green tunnel, which is not 18 inches wide here. It's probably like 3.5 feet. You can tell this is a state park. They make this about 4 people wide instead of 1 person. So families can walk up and down together and people can hold hands and enjoy the nature together, which is really cool. But most of the trail, not like this. Which I like. I like the close trails that are confined. I like the natural habitat spilling over. I like being a part of and not carving through something. But this is nice too. This is a nice little Wednesday stroll to the roller coaster. Whee! Whee! Okay, so let's take a look at these, man. This, I understand. This, takes a long time to read. Okay, you can see it better this way. White blazes are coming up and reading this. And that. And that. I'll stick to that, please. Thank you, Appalachian Trail, for keeping it simple. Thank you, State Park, for giving us a nice bench in memory of Helen Elzeroth. Finish each day and be done with it. You have done what you could. Emerson. Great quote. Sit here with Elizabeth for a little bit. So, Helen Elzeroth, whose bench this is welcome to Helen's bench. I open this up. This is volume 5 of a little book to sign in. We are very glad you're here. Please enjoy the view. This bench is a memorial to our mom, Helen, who was an avid hiker on the AT. Take a rest, read a book, read the journal, and add your own entry. Once the journals fill up, we will put the entries on our website. We look forward to hearing of your adventures. Happy trails. And out in a while. Helen wrote a book, I Know Nothing But. Helen Elzeroth is an experienced professional, having worked in both the business and nonprofit sectors. Helen has an undergraduate degree in education and a master's degree in gerontology. She has been a frequent presenter at conferences and seminars on various aging, disability, and residential lending topics. Helen has 4 children and 5 grandchildren, as a lifelong exercise enthusiast. She enjoys sports, both as a participant and an observer. She is a frequent traveler. both nationally and internationally, and continues to learn through observing, interacting with people she meets through travels, and the multiple communities in which she has lived and worked. This is a book I'm gonna have to read. Here's your sign, Howard. So I took the time to leave a note for him. Dear Helen and family, thank you for allowing me to pause during my through hike. I have witnessed many acts of kindness and magic on my journey, but this one was different. It warmed my heart and soul in a different way entirely. From the Emerson quote on the exquisite bench to the title of the authored book, I Know Nothing But. I have a saying that says, what I know is but a droplet and what I do not an ocean. I can't wait to read your book myself. I can only hope to touch people as you must have done. To your family, I say I'm sorry for your loss of your mom, but the pain of losing someone is the price we pay for having known and loved them. Never having known them is the only way I know to avoid heartache. What a great way to honor someone. On this day, a heart was touched. Always and forever, Howard Rizio, aka Wingit, a stranger and a nomad. Glad I stopped here. Couldn't imagine missing this. This stuff is the good stuff of life, man. The trail's a trail. But this is magical. So if you ever get a chance to come to this spot, mile, I don't know, 991, 992 on the AT, 32 miles, I guess, south of Harper's Ferry, visit Helen's bench. Maybe look into her book. There's entries after entries after entries. It's beautiful. To you, Helen, and to your family. Ashby Gap, just before the start of the roller coaster. From there, crossing Ashby Gap. Almost stepped on this guy. It's a little black snake, but she ain't moving. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Go this way. Good job. We'll walk by. I don't care what it is, it still startles you when you walk up on. You see, just about to put your foot down on top of a snake. And he didn't want to move. Maybe he was trying to get some food right there or something, but I hope I didn't ruin his breakfast. Another brick wall. Pretty cool. He took the time to build those things. Why, I have no idea. This is how dry it is. Everything's dried up. Dry. 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 Water is a scarcity. It sounds a little condescending, doesn't it? Have a great ride. Okay, so I made it to the top of the first climb. Absolutely soaking wet from sweat, because it's so hot out here. And it was a pretty good climb. My calves were burning a little bit. And now I get to go wee for about a half mile down and a half mile up, half mile down. I think it might be even 8/10, 8/10 up, 8/10 down, I don't know. It's gonna be a fun day, but I'm only gonna do a couple miles of it today. Get to the 1,000-mile mark, find a stale site somewhere to hang my hammock, and get up at 5 a.m. and beat the heat tomorrow with the rest of it. Okay, doesn't look much like a roller coaster to me. Everybody says there's no ridge walking, but kind of walking a ridge right now. Can't trust anybody out here. It is rocky. And far out shows it like a point, but don't be trusting far out either. It'll tell you it's 1/10 up. Half mile later, you're still climbing. So, I'll save my judgment to the end, but it's only been one climb and it doesn't feel much like a roller coaster at all. Feels like a 500-foot climb, 700-foot climb in a half mile. Done a few of those. Let me show you what I'm looking at. This is hardly straight down yet. Looks like a ridge to me. I know we're going down eventually, but I haven't been able to feel the roller coaster yet. This is a train we're dealing with. Isn't too bad yet. Oh, by the way, check out my hocus. They're starting to come apart. I'll show them to you later. There's people that have been out here with the same pair of shoes. This is my 4th pair, and this pair is coming apart. So, I think I'm a little hard on gear. And maybe it's that I'm 230 pounds and in a pair of shoes. Walking in the mountains on rocks and boulders. You know, a lot of the hikers out, I'm doing that big boy hiking. A lot of the hikers out here are 140 pounds and nimble on their feet. I'm a size 14, so my shoes made from the same material that a size 9 is. It's only carrying a whole bunch more weight. Slamming down on every foot, on every step. Probably makes a difference on that material. So, can't really blame the hocus. Guess I could lose some more weight, but I can't imagine I could do anything more physical to lose weight out here than what I'm doing. So, a lot of people have lost a lot of weight. I haven't lost a tremendous amount, but I didn't weigh myself when I came in here, and I haven't weighed myself lately, so. But maybe I'll have to do that. But I think my theory of why my shoes are breaking apart when others aren't is that Critter, who's like a 115-pound girl, has been in her hocus for 1,000 miles, and they look better than mine. Same pair of hocus. And I've had mine like 2 or 3 weeks. I don't even know. I'd have to look up the date. So, but she's a 115-pound female. I'm double her weight in the same style of shoe, which probably plays a considerable factor in why my shoes are worn down and hers aren't. And just so you know, she is getting new shoes in Harper's Ferry. This is hardly straight down. This is a regular trail on the Appalachian Trail. There's nothing intimidating about this roller coaster whatsoever. And I'm not a very good hiker. So I don't understand the hype. But I'm only one in. Maybe after 10 of these up and downs, I'll feel a little differently. Yeah, I've had to super glue them right there. All right, we'll check the hocus after I'm done. 1,000 mile. It's coming up in like 3 miles. Okay, I just finished my second climb. I think I got like 8/10 of a mile down. I got one more climb for today. Well, one more climb until I reach 1,000 miles. And I felt a couple of raindrops, which is wonderful, man. I mean, it's been a long time since it's rained, and that is super unusual for the AT. So A couple of really, at first I just thought it was my sweat dripping off my head or something, but a couple of really light, like misty rain, but the skies look good, so I don't hear any thunder or anything, so rain would feel so good right now. I don't care about wet gear at this moment. I'll dry it out and Harper's Ferry in 2 days. Super still hot, and I got one more climb, so gonna enjoy this little wee downhill, wee, yay. See you at 1,000. So I'm at this roadway, I think it's Mills Road or Mills, I don't know, Mills Road. Like a dirt road parking area. About mile 999.7, I think. So I got about a 250-foot climb, 3/10 of a mile. And I'm at 1,000, and I'm 1,000 miles of human power to Maine, man. Not even halfway yet, but I'd say I celebrate every mile, but it's taking a moment to catch my breath and really think about the last 3 months out here and all that I've learned or all that I've unlearned and all the great moments. And, you know, it's a heat wave right now, but I've been through a blizzard and been through thunderstorms and rainstorms and a tornado and freezing temperatures and doing backflips off waterfalls and jumping off of footbridges and swimming in the reservoir and I've had bronchitis and many falls along the way and sprained ankle and broken gear and flat tires and maybe I have a little giardia now that I'm still dealing with. And 1,000 miles, man. A lot of people are home right now. You could do anything you put your mind to, man. You could be content or happy in any situation, regardless of the circumstance. And I haven't accomplished anything yet. But this will be probably the first time where I'll say, feel pretty damn good having that coming up. Coming right from the couch, man. Never hiking a step in my life. And I'm just gonna do this last 3 tents, take a nice little picture. Do another mile tomorrow. Appreciate all the support. All right. Yeah, video, picture. Where's your phone? My phone is so sweaty.
Yeah, I found this and I was like, oh, I'll probably use this at some point, and then it's I'm so sweaty all the time. And I'm like, yeah, so sweaty all the time. I'm like, oh, this is perfect. I needed this.
All right, let me take some of her. Thank you, man.
No problem.
Actually, you need to take one of mine.
Oh, I got it. I can do
Oh,
that.
okay.
Or I can send you these.
Yeah, that's thinking.
Yeah, I mean, see, I'm smarter than I look.
I don't want to take my hat off because it'll be gross, but...
Oh, you can't cover the sun.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, this is horrible.
The sweaty.
My fingers won't touch.
Oh, I know. Good?
Yep.
Okay. All right, now.
Make sure you get my good side.
Okay.
Enjoy your accomplishment.
Thank you.
You
You
too.
too.
Enjoy the rest of your day too.
Okay.
How far are you going?
I'm trying to get to that hostel.
Oh, okay. That's a while. Is it like 4 miles, 5 miles?
6 miles.
6
Oh,
miles.
my heavens. No way.
Apparently there's beer there, so.
Oh!
Yeah.
It's a pretty good.
That's an
That's a motivator.
Yeah.
Yeah.